Hi, math enthusiast. I would like to invite you to join us and be a member of Ideology Community. If you become a member, you will help Ideology YouTube channel to make more math videos and to ease logistics expenses. See you all in Ideology Community and get this beautiful Ideology Fun badge and be a member according to your interest as a bronze member, a silver member, or a gold member. We love to see you in Ideology Community. Hi everyone. Today we're going to study system of linear inequalities. In particular, we will learn graphing a linear inequality. Here are the steps in graphing a linear inequality. Step 1. Translate the inequality to equation and solve. Step 2. Graph the line as solid or dotted. If the inequality involves the symbols greater than or equal, or the symbol less than or equal, line must be solid, and dotted line if symbols are greater than or less than. Step 3. Use test point, preferably the origin 0, 0, to find the solution region. If the origin makes the original inequality true, shade that region that includes the origin or otherwise. Remember, the solution of a linear inequality is a region. Let us have example 1. Graph the inequality 2x is greater than 8. Step 1. Translate the inequality to equation and solve. It means to say, we're going to change this greater than symbol into equal sign. So we have now 2x equals 8. And then let us solve for x. Let us divide the equation by the coefficient of x, which is 2. So this 2x divided by 2 will give x, and the right side would be 8 divided by 2. And the quotient equals 4. So we have x equals 4. For step 2, let us graph the line. It may be solid or dotted. We know that the equation x equals 4 is a vertical line that passes through the point 4, 0. So let us draw our x and y axis. Let us plot the point 4, 0. And this is the point. Now, let us draw a dotted line because the inequality symbol is greater than. Remember, we use dotted line for greater than or less than symbols. And here is the line, or I should say the dotted line. When we draw the line, we are dividing the space of the rectangular coordinate system into two regions. One is on the right of this line, and it's here. The other region is on the left side of the line. Now, let us have the step 3. Use the origin, the 0, 0, as test point to find the solution region. It means to say, since we have two regions here, one of these regions will be the solution region. That's why we need to use a test point. And this is our origin. And this origin is part of the region on the left side of the line. So, the 2x is greater than 8. Let us substitute our origin values or the coordinates of the origin. And the value of x is 0. So we have 2 times 0 is greater than 8. And 2 times 0 is 0, greater than 8 gives a false statement. It means to say, when this is false, what we're going to do is to shade the region that does not include the origin or does not include the test point. So here is now our shaded area, which we call the solution region. Take note, since we have a dotted line here, all points on the line do not belong to the solution region. This is our final answer. Let us see example 2. Graph the inequality 3x minus 5y is less than or equal to 15. Step 1. Let us translate this inequality to equation. So 3x minus 5y now equals 15. Then step 2, let us graph the line. It means to say, first let us find the intercepts. For x-intercept, we set y equals 0 and solve. So the equation now becomes 3x minus 5 times y, and the y becomes 0 equals 15. We can simply cancel this 5 times 0, and only 3x equals 15 comes down on the next line. Let us solve for x. We will divide the equation by the coefficient of x, which is 3. This 3x divided by 3 will give us x equals, the right side is 15 divided by 3. And the quotient is 5. Let us write the x-intercept as ordered pair. So we have here 5, 0. Now for y-intercept, we set x equals 0 and solve. The equation now becomes 3 times 0. The x now becomes 0 minus 5y equals 15. 3 times 0 is cancelled out as 0. So negative 5y equals 15. Let us solve for y. We will divide the equation by the coefficient of y, which is the negative 5. So this negative 5y divided by negative 5 is simply y, and the 15 divided by negative 5 is on the right side, and this is equal to negative 3. Writing the y-intercept as ordered pair, we have 0, negative 3. We are going to draw the line by connecting the intercepts. Take note also that we should draw a solid line because the symbol inequality here is less than or equal. Let us keep our intercepts on this side. Let us clear this area because we are going to draw the line. First, let us draw our x and y axis. The point x-intercept, which is 5, 0, is here, while the y-intercept 0, negative 3 is here. Then let us connect. We will draw a solid line. Here we go. This is now our line. Remember also that when we draw the line, we are dividing the area into two regions. This is the first region and this is the second region. Now step 3, we're going to use the origin as test point to find the solution region. The origin is here. Let us substitute the origin into our original inequality. So 3x minus 5y is less than or equal to 15. Now becomes 3 times 0 minus 5 times 0 is less than or equal to 15. 3 times 0 is simply cancelled out, also the 5 times 0, and this is 0 minus 0, which is 0 is less than or equal to 15. And this is a true statement. It means to say we're going to shade the region that includes the test point, which is the origin. And this is now the shaded area. And this is what we call the solution region. It means to say all points that belong to the solution region is a solution to our inequality. This is our final answer. Hi everyone. Today we're going to study solution by graphing of system of linear inequalities. Two or more linear inequalities grouped together form a system of linear inequalities. A system of linear inequalities looks like a system of linear equations, but it has inequalities instead of equations. Example, we have here two inequalities. The first is x plus 4y is greater than or equal to 10. The second inequality is 3x minus 2y is less than 12. To solve a system of linear inequalities, we will find values of the variables that are solutions to both inequalities. We solve the system by using the graphs of each inequality and show the solution as a graph. We will find the region on the plane that contains all ordered pairs xy that make both inequalities true. To determine if an ordered pair is a solution to a system of linear inequalities, we substitute the values of the variables into each inequality. If the ordered pair makes both inequalities true, then it is a solution to the system. Let us have this example. Solve the system of linear inequalities by graphing. The first inequality is y is greater than or equal to 2x minus 1. The second inequality is y is less than the quantity x plus 1. For step 1, we will translate the first inequality into an equation and graph. Find its solution region. So the first inequality is y is greater than or equal to the quantity 2x minus 1. We will copy down here. However, instead of the inequality sign, we will change it into an equal sign. So we have now y equals 2x minus 1. And then we will graph this. First, we will find the intercepts. For x-intercept, we know that y should be set into 0 and solve. So this equation here now becomes 0 for the y, and this is equal to 2x minus 1. Let us transpose the 2x on the left, and the sign must be changed from positive, it becomes negative. So we have negative 2x equals negative 1. Solving for x, let us divide this equation by the coefficient of x, which is negative 2. So this negative 2x divided by negative 2, only x comes down, and the right side becomes negative 1 over negative 2. This negative over negative is positive, so we have positive 1/2. Now let us write the x-intercept as an ordered pair. So we have 1/2, 0. Next, let us solve for the y-intercept by setting x equals 0 and solve. So this equation here now becomes y equals 2 times x, and x becomes 0, minus 1. This 2 times 0 is simply 0, so we can cancel it out. So we have now y equals negative 1. Let us write the y-intercept as an ordered pair. So we have 0, negative 1. Now, let us draw the solid line connecting the intercepts. Take note, our inequality sign here is greater than or equal. So we will have a solid line. First, let us draw our x and y axis, and then our intercepts. The x-intercept is the 1/2 0, and the point is here, while the y-intercept is 0, negative 1, and the point is here. Connecting the 2 points by a line, so we have this line now. Next, let us use the origin, the 0, 0, as test point to find the solution region. Take note, the origin is here and it is above the line. So let us copy our original inequality here, the first one. Then let us now substitute the origin. So we have y becomes 0 is greater than or equal to 2 times x, and the x becomes 0 and minus 1. 2 times 0 is simply cancelled out. So we have 0 is greater than or equal to negative 1. And this is a true statement. It means to say we're going to shade the region that includes the origin. So this is now the shaded region, and this is the solution of the first inequality. The y is greater than or equal to the quantity 2x minus 1. For step 2, let us deal with the second inequality. So translate the second inequality into an equation and graph. Find its solution region. So for the second inequality, let us change the inequality sign into an equal sign. So we have now y equals x plus 1. Let us graph this line. And let us find the intercepts. For x-intercept, we set y equals 0 and solve. So this equation now becomes 0 equals x plus 1. And then this positive 1, let us transpose on the other side. The sign will be changed. So we have negative 1 equals x. We can simply interchange the position of the x and negative 1. So we have x equals negative 1. Writing the x-intercept as an ordered pair, so we have negative 1, 0. Let us copy this beside the x-intercept so that we have a space for the y-intercept computation. Now for y-intercept, we will set x equals 0 and solve. So y equals, the x now becomes 0 plus 1. And simplifying this, we have y equals 1. Writing this y-intercept as an ordered pair, so we have 0, 1. Let us copy this value or ordered pair beside the y-intercept. Next thing to do is to draw the dotted line connecting the intercepts. By the way, in some books, they use the term dashed line or broken line. We need to draw a dotted line because the inequality symbol in our second inequality here is less than. So now, let us plot the intercepts. And it is here. The x-intercept is the negative 1, 0. The point is here. And the y-intercept is 0, 1. And the point is here. Now, let us connect these 2 points by a dotted line. And here we go. This is now the line. Next, let us use the origin 0, 0 as test point to find the solution region. Take note, this is our line and the origin is below the line. So our second inequality we will copy here and let us substitute the origin values. So we have 0 is less than 0 plus 1. Simplifying our right side, we have 0 is less than 1. And this is a true statement. It means to say, we're going to shade the region that includes the origin. In our discussion, I'm going to use lines to shade the region. And this is now the shaded region of the second inequality. Now, the solution of the system of linear inequalities is the common region of the given inequalities. In our figure, we can see that the common region is this area here. And let us shade that or darken that area. And this darker area here is the solution of the system of linear inequalities. Take note, solid or dotted line means the points on the line are included or excluded in the solution region respectively. In our solution region here, this line here is dotted and the line in here is a solid line. This is our final answer. I hope you learned something from this video. See you again next time.